get older as a man, you run to the bathroom a lot.
That's true.
Doesn't have to be that way.
No, it doesn't.
How do you overcome it?
You know, there's a lot of things. So yeah, men get more tied to the bathroom, whether it's that they go to a ball game and they are constantly, you know, going or sitting on the aisle of an airplane or a theater. There's more urgency, there's more frequency, and there's more nighttime urination. Nighttime urination is actually one of the aspects of urinary dysfunction that's more problematic. Why? It interferes with sleep, and we know the importance of good quality of sleep. So some men are getting up 3-4 times a night.
And most of this is due to enlarged prostate? Just
It can be.
Overall swelling of the prostate?
It can be,
Right.
and that's the tricky part. Because it could also be a bladder problem or bladder dysfunction or overactive bladder, or a combination of both, right? So, for example, urinary frequency is the bladder just keeps going. Like so how the system works normally and naturally is in synergy. So this is the prostate, which it tightens up when the bladder. This is the bladder, and this is the prostate. The prostate goes right underneath the bladder. So when the bladder contracts, the prostate opens. So that's kind of, you know, some synergy that happens. When there's dysfunction, a lot of this happens, and in the prostate area called the transitional zone doesn't open up in time, so that causes backflow of urine, causes that feeling when you urinate that I still have to go. It causes urgency, causes nighttime urination. So sometimes both things could be the problem. Other times it could be just a prostate squeezing of the urethra, where now men oftentimes say my flow is much slower than before. I used to have a stronger flow.
And is it generally a prostate issue as men get older, or is the bladder, overactive bladder, also a tendency with age for men?
Both, both. So you can see bladder, overactive bladder occurring in women as well as they age. Same thing is happening with men. Why is that happening? Is it just we're doomed as we age and that's it? Or is there something that we're doing wrong, or is there something that we can prevent? I think it's all of the above, and I think the aging aspect, or at least I like to believe as I age myself.
You get more sensitive to that stuff as you get older, right?
Precisely. So I'm like, wait a minute, no, I have control of this. I have, right? That's certainly.
I'm going to beat it.
I'm going to beat it at all costs. I'm going to be so much different than all my patients and my father and everyone. So there's numerous things. Number one is that what happens as we age is a lot of things that happen. Oftentimes I see more sleep deprivation. Bottom line is this: there's more stress to the body. It could be either from social stress or just physiological stress from lack of sleep, which is a stressor. Stressing stimulates what's called the sympathetic nervous system, which now sends nerve signals to the bladder to just contract. Also, let's not forget, the prostate is actually also a muscle, right? That muscle tightens up. Just like the muscles of your neck, your lower back muscle, it's a muscle. So that tightens up as well. So stress is a huge factor here, and nutritional deficiencies like magnesium. Everybody should be on magnesium. It's an inexpensive mineral that we're all deficient in because we don't get enough from food. And magnesium has 300 pathways in our bodies that uses magnesium. One is to just relax our muscles a little bit more. So bottom line is this. Bottom line, you like that?
Amazing how that works.
It just
Never heard that.
Just flows.
Right.
It just flows.
Just like a smooth stream of urine.
That's right. Smooth move, I think, is one of the license plates I just saw from a urologist. Anyway, should be a gastroenterologist, but anyway. So you want to just relax the system, number one. Number two, things like magnesium helps a lot, lowering inflammation. We keep talking about inflammation, but inflammation or chronic inflammation just affects everything. And it does affect the urinary system as well. One other thing is vitamin D. I wrote a paper, actually a scientific paper that actually got published. I say that because we write many papers that sometimes don't get published. One is a review on vitamin D and BPH, enlargement of the prostate, showing that, and when I looked at the overall literature, that there's actually reduction of the prostate occurring with proper levels of vitamin D. So it's about 4,000 units a day or so. And that helps with urinary symptoms as well. So those are at least some of the suggestions that I help my patients with, and that's my story.
Okay, man. If you have a going problem, a little vitamin D, a little magnesium, a little stress reduction, a little improved sleep.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much,
You're
Dr.
welcome.
Geo. If you liked what you just saw, we have a whole lot more with Dr. Geo Espinosa at our website, bottomlineinc.com. And do me a favor, share this, tell your friends. We have so much great information. Come to bottomlineinc.com.